Alrighty, so I had a plan for this video, but why would things go to plan? Why would things work out the way we wanted? So the plan was this yarn, and I was gonna do a modified version of a hexagon cardigan, and I'll explain what I mean. So this one's actually perfect for showing what I'm talking about. Hard to see here, so we'll look at the back. But let's drape that over here. Hexagon cardigans go down and then around, and they're hexagon shaped, right? And so the modified version I was planning to do, instead of having this shape, it would all look like this middle piece, so just striped. And you'd still get like this shape up at the top and for the shoulder and for like the sleeve. This pattern is actually for making a t-shirt, and I was just gonna extend the sleeve. But so this yarn, Big Twist Rave, it says weight 4, and it recommends a 4.5 hook. I'm using a 5. It's what I used for the purple one. It's what I used for the pink and blue one that I just finished. This is also Big Twist yarn, also a weight 4, but it recommends a 5mm hook. So, according to Big Twist, this is thicker than this. And I am here to tell you that that is shenanigans. That's some fucking bullshit is what that is. Because it's not true. And I can prove it. So, the way you make it striped, instead of having that L shape at the bottom, is to make a giant shooting star, essentially. So this, when it folds up, you still get the cute little sleeve, and then this is the entire downside. But like, look at that wobbly bacon. Look at that. Garbage. Now, this one's not quite as far. That was 2 rounds. This one's only 1 round. But there's 1 twist in there, and I think that'll come out, you know, as I add more. But, like, this is so much less wobbly. So much less, like that other one very much feels like there's too much yarn crammed into one area. So yeah, this one's much smaller, and it still makes like the nice shape. And the thing is, the whole reason I was inspired to try and do one of these stripy ones was from a Michelle Jasic video, and the yarn she uses are these colors without the white. So she uses like this really light. Is it going to show up here? Got like a lighter butter yellow. Hers is just a little lighter than this one. She's got an orange, and then this has a dark pink and a light pink. I think she had 2 shades of orange. I'd have to double check. But I refer to them in my brain as lesbian flag colors because that's what they are, and I love them. She refers to them as orange sherbet, which also absolutely qualifies. But I think I'm going to end up doing this pattern with this yarn, which just leaves me with, do I just do a standard hexagon cardigan for this one, like I did with the pink and blue? Or do I find something else special to do with it? But I don't know. Right now, all I know is that this is the plan for this pattern. And everything else we will adapt as we go on. Alright, hi everyone. Oops, let's see. Hi everyone. Sorry if this sounds a little weird. I just didn't want to plug in my microphone right now. This is the current progress on this. It's a words are hard day. But I'm really loving how this pattern is turning out. It's really cute. It's just not showing off the effectiveness of doing a shirt in this manner because it's not super stripy. I have restarted this one, which is a whole lot of not much yet because it's only the first 2 rounds. But I went up to a size 6 hook for that, and you can't tell very much yet, but just by that, we're going to get some nice striping happening with this yarn. But I want to finish this first, so I have kind of a template for how big to make that one. And since I have the camera out, and they're both hanging around, and we say hi to the kitties. Say hi, Cinder. This is his new spot. It is my basket of, like, cheap plush velvet blankets. And he's like, they are all for me. They are all for me. And then sometimes Skitch sleeps in this beanbag. Sometimes she goes up there. But today she has elected to sleep in my computer chair. Haven't you, baby? So they're just both hanging out, and I am rewatching Bones as I work on this. Just thought I'd give you a little update. I finished editing the last video, which was the purple hexagon striped turned into a Pokemon cardigan, and the cyan and neon pink one. So I should be publishing that today or tomorrow, which is not going to be relevant to you by the time you watch this video because it'll have already been out. But yeah, that's where we're at today. All right, hi everyone. How are we doing? It's been a little bit. So last time I showed you this, I think I only had like 1/2 started. Now I have an entire cardigan. I didn't do a lot of updates because there was a lot of do a row, try it on, do a row, try it on, do a row, try it on. But this is what we're working with. So it's not striping, and that's the yarn. That's not the pattern. But so right here you have like this cute little divot where the chain is. Kind of give you that more, like, you've seen like t-shirts that have like the scoop hem at the bottom, and then they'll get like the little divot up where the side seam is. So there's that. I have to do all the ribbing and stuff yet, obviously, but this is just where we're at. I can give you my numbers, but I'll do that at the end. I like the fit. I was worried that I was going to have to add more onto this front, but especially once I have ribbing on here, like, it completely covers over me. I also decided I'm going to add some pockets. So I've got those blocking at the moment. They're just, I've got a 7 round granny square here. And then this is just, I did a row of double crochet and then 2 rows alternating front post, back post to create a little ribbing on the top of the pocket. And this will be the color for the rest of the ribbing as well. This is Orange Bright, Big Twist value yarn, as is everything I've made recently. And out of the 8 skeins of this, that is what I have left. So, yeah, 8 skeins of yarn for, I wear like 2X t-shirts. So that helps like scale in your brain. But so next step is the cuffs and the ribbing. I haven't decided, because I do like the little scoop there at the bottom, how I want to do the ribbing. Like, I think I'm going to do my standard cuffs, like I did on my last, all of the cardigans I've showed you pretty much, which is just the 2 rounds of single crochet to cinch it in, and then 10 rounds, starting with a row of double crochet, and then introducing the alternating front post, back post pattern that makes that nice rib. I do like the way it fits. It's like I did 14 rows for this back, so it's like a bit wider. Like it's wide enough that if I were to sew this shut here, I'd have plenty of room for my head. And then I did. Let's not do that. Start this one, and like as you can see with this one, like there's a definite stripe happening. So you've got the like purple in the middle, and then a nice pink stripe. So this is the armpit in here. So this square part will become the start of the sleeve, and then this is what goes all the way down, and where you get your little divot where the chain is. For that one, I'm using a 6mm hook just because that yarn's a little thicker, and when I did it the first time, it was all lettucey because it was too tight. But yeah, so that's the update for that. Alright, so as you can see, she's done. She's super cute and super comfy. I added these pockets. They're just granny squares. And then I did the same kind of ribbing I do on the like button placard I did on the top here. So these granny squares were 7 rounds, and then I've got 1 row double crochet, and then the next 2 rows are alternating front bows, back bows to make the nice little texture that we got going on there. As you can see, I added buttons. So I've got 8 buttons. There's yellow ones way up here, and that's a bit tight for me, but it's how they fell out to be even. And I had the yellow and orange buttons, and then the white and pink ones were red, and I spray painted them, and we'll see how they hold up. I started at the one corner, came all the way up, all the way around, all the way back down, and then just, hit the corner and stopped, and came back up for my 5 rows. So I did not end up with anything along the bottom, except for 1 round of single crochet. So I just started at the one corner, single crocheted all the way over to the other corner, and that was it. And just because, 2 reasons. It just makes a nice, like, finishing edge, and that was how I attached the bottom of the pockets. So, this is it on buttons. She's cute, she's sassy, again, with the pockets. But yeah, we pull this up here. I'll take it off. So if we pull this up all the way here, you can see that little divot right there, which is where the side seam is. So it's just a round of single crochet all the way around. There's the other divot, and to the corner. And here's a close-up. Those are the 2 buttons I painted, and like, you can kind of tell on the edges, but if I have to repaint them, I have to repaint them, whatever. I'm super happy with how this turned out. And again, I will show you a side-by-side between this and what I was inspired by. So I'll, come on over here, and then right here I'll put the picture probably from Michelle's Instagram of her finished product. And again, I don't wear crocheted, like, t-shirt stuff, so I'm into a long sleeve, which is fine by me. But yeah, like, nice length, nice, like, drape. This didn't really capture the stripes, but I'm gonna do that with a different yarn. And then this is what I used for all the ribbing and stuff. Once again, it's the Big Twist Value, and the color is Orange Bright. And that's to go with the this, which was Warm Brights, I believe. We've got an extra So yeah, Warm Brights, which is this fun variegated yarn. So it was 8 skeins of that, and half a skein for all the ribbing. And I use this to sew the buttons on. But yeah, and even with the pockets, I still had that much left. So I didn't feel the need to add anything else onto here. So this is this project. Super cute. I'm super happy with the final result. And yeah, that's all I have to say. What about you? What do you have to say? Do you have an opinion for everyone? Do you have an opinion? Yes, he says. My opinion is put me back down. Isn't it? So, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. So, I was editing this video, or the plan was to edit this video this weekend, or this past week. And then fucking Milton had to Milton. So, we went north to my grandfather's house, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so 5 days, I stress crocheted this entire cardigan. The only thing I have left is the cuffs and the ribbing, but I wanted to show it to you so you could see the intended effect of doing a hexagon cardigan this way. So you got the nice vertical stripes here instead of, just wanted to show you in comparison to this one because you don't really see it with the way this yarn is, but also in comparison, say hello to the gitch. Say hello to the gitch. We can chuck this guy out. Let me set you down. Okay. Here we are. Oh no, Gitch, don't leave. You're such a beautiful model. Oh, you're not. Okay. So, on the left, in the lovely cotton candy colors, we have a traditional hexagon cardigan. And you can see the shape that makes it. So it's very much got that defined, like, L with extra edges, I guess we'll call it. Or, the half of the hexagon that you're seeing. Whereas this one's very stripey, very vertical. It's also really freaking long, and I think that's because the chain I had to do on the side, I ended up having to do with a 7mm hook in order to get it to lay flat. But, I do also, around here somewhere, have the cuff color, which is that. So that'll be the cuffs and the ribbing. But yeah, just thought I'd show you guys this so you can actually see the difference that comes out of using the pattern this way. And just, yeah, a couple comparisons for you. And we did take the cats with us. They had a very good time. Didn't you, Miss Gitch? You got to go somewhere new and sleep somewhere new, and then you got to come back. And we screamed for 6 hours in the car. 6 hours! But we're all good. Everything here is nice and safe and fine. My thoughts go out to those who are not having that experience. But we got hit really hard on Ian. I live pretty much directly where Ian made landfall. So they were talking up Milton, and we just decided, better safe than sorry. Let's get out of here. And this time we were lucky to come back to a house we could live in. So, yeah. And I stress crocheted an entire cardigan. And that's my update on life.